Hi everyone and welcome! The new 2.0 Animal Crossing update is coming out really soon, and I wanted to decorate a few areas on my island in advance to prepare. One of the items that is making a return from the older games are called gyroids, and they are little collectible instrument statues that make noise to the rhythm of music. I guess you could call them statues. I don't really know what they are. I guess they're toys. They were really fun to play around with in the original game, and I love the changes that they've gone through for New Horizons. And in New Horizons, there is a new mechanic to gyroids. Instead of just digging them up and finding them in their whole form like it's been in previous games, you'll find them in gyroid fragments, and you'll have to grow them yourself. You can grow them by burying them in the ground, watering them, and waiting one day. So starting the gyroid farm out, I have this blank area right here that I'm going to be filling up with paths and a mini farm. So the first thing I do is take out some fences, and I wanted it to be sectioned off kind of, since I'm burying one at a time, so it just made more sense for there to be sections. And I wanted the fence to look kind of destroyed because the whole theme of this build is going to be like overgrown, and I wanted to represent that by having like scattered fences and plants everywhere. I looked up gyroids on custom patterns and I found this really cool pattern by Mike Rads. It's from the direct and it's so good already. I can't believe people are like already making designs based on the direct. I think everyone's just really excited for this update. After that, I started placing down the paths. I wanted it to kind of be a segmented path. And because my island is based on the original GameCube, I have these GameCube paths by Denim 2. So after that, this is also a path by Denim 2. This is the original bush path that was in the GameCube game. And it looks really nice on the island, I think, especially for this build, because it's very green. And just the theme of these gyroids is going to be like overgrown nature. So it works really well. And now I'm just putting some green mums and the tea bushes around since it's fall. Those are blooming. And I put some rocks as well as the leaf pile. And I feel like the green mums work really well for this because it's a very green build. As you can see, I'm putting down some mossy lamps, and it really ties together the whole theme that this is like in the far distant future. That's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So then I tied it together by putting some hedges in the back. So as you can see, it's kind of like a layered build where we have the fences in front, then the tree and the sign, and then the hedges in the back. But it looked a little too square to me. So after I put down this trunk area to make the area feel a little more complete, I decided to move back the right side of the fence a little bit, just so that it had a little more variation, and it didn't look so like straight. So yeah, I do think this looks a lot better. And then the bamboo isn't all in yet, so I just want to show the completed build here. I think I'm really happy with how the build came out, and I hope it inspires some of you to make your own gyroid farms. I'm curious to see what kind of ideas you all can come up with, so if you make your own gyroid farm, leave a comment and I'll go check it out. Another thing I built right below it is actually a normal farm, so this is for the normal crops, and I kind of made the patches of dirt a little different than they did in the direct. In the direct, they made their farm patches square and organized, and in my build, it's kind of random dirt patches. For an example, you can see I'm growing pumpkins here. The other spaces will be for the other crops, and I kind of sectioned it off with bushes, plants, fences, rocks, all that stuff. So I just scattered a bunch of it about, and you can get really creative with it because there's a whole bunch of natural items in the game and a whole bunch of natural items that are coming to the game with this new update. Also coming from the farm, if you see up here, this is the entrance to the gyroid farm, and I like it. It's kind of like a consolidated area on my island now. So let me know what you thought about this build, and if you're going to build your own gyroid farm for the update. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. See ya.